In my last analysis, I told you guys that two things will either happen in the market. That we are either going to get a breakout from here or we'll get a rejection. But I told you guys last time that this indecisive candle is giving us sign that the market is going to pull back. And also we went further to check on the smaller time frame and we noticed this indecisive candle has started printing red candles. So therefore I said we'll be expecting a bounce around this region. And if this refuse to hold, we'll be returning back to this area again, which will be another opportunity to buy some stock. See guys, you need to train your mind when stocks are coming down, when their prices are coming down, you need to be happy. Even though your own portfolio is coming down, you need to be happy because it is an opportunity for you to actually buy low, and also it will give you peace of mind. You know you are advancing, you're no longer a small child again, so your system is not like when you are still a child. So how you get your health going is just being happy, be comfortable seeing red. In my community, when we met, I was teaching about 10 commandments of trading and investment, so it's part of it so that you can safeguard your health. Your health is very, very important. So you will know the mental stress of getting annoyed or getting angry when prices are coming down. You're saying, oh, which kind of market is this? Oh, this, that, it's always tell on your health. So therefore, when it's coming down, be happy, guys. You say, but my portfolio is red. It will soon be green. It's just a matter of time. It's going to change. So don't get yourself frustrated because portfolio because prices are coming down. Just have your strategy, have your plan. And in case you want to have a community where you can see what we do when markets are coming down like this, don't forget to reach out to me so that you join the Stock Secret Society. So this is just a few tips for you to know how the market is going to play out. So by tomorrow, we might get to this part and get another bounce because because you need to understand how this market plays. You can see this movement, and I told you guys that if this area failed, we'll be touching here. And I say when we touch here, it will be a tough one. Why do I say it will be a tough one? Because there is a likelihood that it is going to be showing us double top, and if it's showing double top, we are coming down here. But if it is able to bounce back, then we'll be seeing double bottom, and this area, which is like a W, shows us that the market is about to reverse to shoot up. So we just have to be cautious. You just have to be careful in whatever you do. But next month, we are expecting a huge market run, and that is why we are closely monitoring the movement of the all share index. So GT released their result today, and a lot of people were kind of disappointed. And as you can see, GT was trading almost 86. You see, it was even trading for 85. But as you can see from the chart, it's actually a week. This is a week out, guys. This is a week out. If it is in the crypto space, we say you want to pull out the weak hands. So this actually gets the weak hands out of the market. So if we want to keep track of where we can go in, this is actually the area, guys. This is the area, and the market came to test this area. So this is the core area we are looking at. So those who bought at 85 and currently the price is now 90, they are currently enjoying their profit. So why are we experiencing this? Just because they repeat what they've done last year. You say, Investor Joe, what did they do last year? Let's look at their report last year. Last year's result was excellent. And if you watch my channel, I always tell you, when you see an excellent result, you need to be very, very careful. So they decide to pay 1 naira for interim dividends of GTCO last year. And they tend to repeat same in their current dividend. So you can see this was announced on this is 30th of June. It was announced today, if I'm not mistaken, and qualification date is 7th of October 2025, and payment will be made on the 15th of October 2025. So just like I showed you, they are paying 1 naira as per interim dividends, and investors are angry that how can you pay us 1 naira 2024 and now you are paying us another 1 naira 2025. But I think it's better than what UBA did. UBA actually followed the cliff. It was actually from 2 naira to 25 kobo. and the price is yet to recover from that shock. And same thing is happening with GTCO. So I always tell you guys that I don't trade banking stock, and that doesn't mean I will never trade them. I might change my mind along the way, but if you see those who are able to take advantage of the dip today in GTCO, they are already in profit. You hardly see a bank doing full bid for 3 days. Highest a day or two, they are back to normal because there is a lot of orders. There's a lot of liquidity in the market, and investor may likely take advantage of this liquidity, and that is why I'm showing you what play out in the chart pattern. There's a huge demand around this area, which also serve as a resistant level, and this resistant level may likely turn to support, and we've witnessed it here. This is actually a sharp week. I expected the market to recover, because you see, when some good stocks are doing these numbers, you want to watch carefully. And if we want to look at UBA, to look at the current price to see if investors are actually dumping massively, because since they started paying, since they announced the interim dividends, investors are not smiling at all. So that of UBA, I think we may still see UBA further. I want to see UBA around 40 39. That is the price I want to see UBA, and if that happens, I think that would be a buy opportunity for me. So, and not for me per se, for those who are interested, because if I want to buy, I'll be looking at picking Access. It's Access Bank that I'll be considering. Access Bank is 24, so I'll be expecting Access Bank to come to around 20. If you come under 20, I'm going to buy Access Bank. But for now, I am still watching to see the next step to take. So you can see how investors are not smiling with their interim dividend, and this is just a sign to let you know that for the banking stock, no FS gains again, and when there's no FS gain, we move back to the normal reporting pattern. So I think that is what we'll see. The forbearance really tell on these stocks, and even though we see that they have money, they have to be careful. This is not a time to spend anyhow. They want to watch how they spend, because you never can tell the next one the CBN will bring. You get the point. So that is why these guys are very smart, and they need to do the needful. So you can see how GTCO released their Q2, and it was actually a frustrating one for investor. You can see from 32 they moved to 13, and it is from this 13 they actually move 1 naira to pay. So will they be able to pay some good sum? Even though if they promise during their listing that they are going to do well, but I think what they just did now, it will not be a news if they still repeat the same full year dividends. And I think it will make sense if the price fall below 80. That is when, if they pay that same figure, it will not affect the whole market. So just for recap, we look at the all share index to see how the market is going, and from our understanding, the market is going to an area where it's going to get a bounce, because the chart tells us what is happening in the market. You can see we are looking at this area for it to bounce, and if it fails this area, this is the next region. And I think this support is very, very strong because of what plays out here. So I expect same to happen in this region. If that happens, we'll all be back to the bullish market. So don't get angry when they are in the market. The market is interesting when it's moving up and down. But if it is stagnant, I bet you it will be frustrating. So let's look at GTCO that we'll talk about also, which is the banking stock that just released their result. Result was funny, and because of that, we saw a week which we actually chase everybody out, and why big guys load their stock around there, and the price shoot up. So we expect a continuation. We expect another price dip around this area also, so that those who are interested will be able to take advantage of it. We also talk about UBA because of the kind of money they paid. United Bank, they actually paid 25 kobo interim dividends, and I said I'm waiting to buy below 40. One other stock was actually on full bid, and because of the price, if you watch my previous video, I showed you guys around this area. Yeah, this way I showed you guys. I showed you guys around this area, yeah. Okay, yeah, sorry. This is the area I showed you guys, and I told you guys what is going on and what is happening and how much these guys are paying. And guess what? That has a ripple effect on Stanbic, and Stanbic was actually doing some good numbers. So, guys, these are just some few things I just want to share with you. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you get notified to my post and reaching videos like this. Until I come your way again, keep making money and keep protecting your profits. I love you, my friends, and there is nothing you can do about it. Hands to earth salute. See you in the next one.